provide such an amazing service. Not the Language Access Coalition.
The forum tonight is convened by an organization called Communities for Education Organizing, and actually CEO is a coalition of DC-based organizations funded by a grant from the Community Foundation for the National Capital Region, and we're working towards improving education in our city. CEO is comprised of 5 local nonprofits: DC Voice, DC Language Access Coalition, Empower DC, Step Up DC, and Youth Education Alliance. CEO is a nonpartisan and non-endorsing collaborative, and we represent over 600 DC youth, students, parents, and community members.
High School, and I'm going to be speaking on behalf of Corinne Schwartz, able to make it. Good evening. My name is Corinne Jamia Hassanwa, and I am a student at Calvin Coolidge Senior High School. I would like to briefly talk to you about my experience as an immigrant student. I started at Coolidge about a year ago, and I'm saddened to say that I haven't had the experience I expected as an American student. As a transfer student from Cameroon, my experience dealing with the legislative process at the DC public schools system details from its weaknesses and highlights its need for improvement. I started school in DC as a freshman, though I already completed that grade level in Cameroon. After debating with school officials and taking placement exams, I was placed into the 10th grade after one semester as a freshman. My wasted semester as a freshman led to a series of instances in which I was repeatedly held back from progressing because I didn't have enough pay. Also, I felt wrong because I don't think that my counselor guided me on a proper course to take classes that I should have. Even my own desperate initiative as both taking night school classes and participating in the high-skilled program were unsuccessful in getting me to graduate on time. I stand here today as a third high school senior when I should be beginning my fall semester in college. And this is due to what I feel was a lack of concern for my need as a transfer student. This story is not uncommon. I know many like me who have had a similar experience as a transfer student who were not getting the help they needed to both graduate on time and gain momentum towards college. Many were forced to leave the DCPS system so they could graduate on time. I believe if I had received my proper guidance coming in, I wouldn't be in this situation. So my question to you is, how do you think the process of transferring for immigrant students in all DC public schools can be altered so that our transition can be more successful and not result in wasted time and effort?
If I think I am beaten, I am. If I think I dare not, I don't. If I like to win but think I can't, it's an absolute fact I won't. Life's battles don't always go to the strong or fast, but sooner or late, the I who wins is the I who thinks I can. Junior high school, our fan theatrical ensemble, they forced us or encouraged us to learn that. That has stuck with me ever since my junior high school years because it has fueled my determination to succeed and to win in life. I am the first person in my mother's family to go to and graduate from college 3 times. I'm the first one to go first and graduate once, but I've done it 3 times. And so my family is very excited about that. There was no question about whether I would graduate. There was no question about whether I would go to college. That was expected of me, and I was the first one to do it. Individual graduation plans are what we're talking about here. And individual graduation plans have been mastered in Kentucky, and they're an excellent program that allows a student from the beginning of their high school career to map out the classes that they need and the courses that they'll take, and they can alter it from year to year so that by the time they get to their senior year, they are prepared and have done all that they need to graduate. I think those are absolutely a must, like we would have an individual education plan in our school system for our children, and I would expand that graduation plan to include every level of school, so that beginning in elementary school, there is a plan on how do you make it through elementary school. This plan involves using the family, parents, teachers, the community. Everyone is engaged and involved in helping that student reach that goal, which is graduation. So I think we can do better, we can do greater, and we must do better. We can no longer have in another generation of students failing. I am from the generation that many of you are from that has said we must go back, come back, and bring back to our